This is what you definitely don't want. I am stuck out in the middle of nowhere in the mountains of Idaho. Kind of lost. The trail that was my option is completely rutted and destroyed, and the way I came in was horrible too, so that's where I'm sitting right now. Excited to be back out here on the bike up in the mountains of Idaho today. Just riding through some really cool little historic towns, incredible backdrops. It's starting to kind of warm up a little bit. It's gonna be a warm day, so just enjoying this great weather here in the morning, and then I'm gonna head up into the higher elevation and cool off. And found this really cool looking hike up to a lake, so get up there here in a little bit and cool off and do some hiking, get some food. Just absolutely gorgeous scenic highways I'm riding and exploring these little towns, like I said, and see where the day goes. Okay, so I've been riding for a little while, just down this dirt road a little bit, a few miles back, and just a beautiful ride up that canyon. There's like freshly paved road, nobody on it, just windy and curvy, this gorgeous river next to me. Climbing up an elevation pretty quick here. I mean, breathtaking views. Really lucky, so there was a pretty good rain yesterday afternoon, evening, and I didn't really think about that, but really there's nothing better if you ride dirt bikes off-road than a good rain the day before. Wake up in the morning, sunny. The dirt is super grippy. I can just fly up these mountain trails. It is just perfect. It's a little bit challenging, but the bike's just running great. This fuel injected KLR just runs so much better up in the mountains, I've noticed, from the previous models. There's nobody up here, there's no tracks. The only way you could probably get up here where I'm going is side by side. I wouldn't want to take a truck up here. The terrain's pretty nasty, so just keep climbing and head up and go check out this cool lake and eat some lunch. So I am stuck. I am kind of in a bad position right now for sure. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I tried to go up this trail here. I got off on the wrong trail. I'm trying to get to this hike. There's a lake hike way to the top of these mountains, and nothing's labeled very good. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere in the mountains of Idaho. I've never been out here. I was saying in one of my videos here how nice it was. There's no tracks and there's nobody out here, but also this is when shit can get real too. I'm out here by myself, I ride solo. So the way I came, I can try to take that, but I got off on the wrong trail and took that trail and it was not fun. I did not want to have to go back that way, but this way just climbed into these really just rutted out. The rain had just destroyed the trail and it was really steep. I mean, that was one of the scariest positions I've been in on one of these bikes, and I'm by myself. So, you know, these are one of those things that you do this. I ride adventures and you ride solo, and this is kind of part of an adventure, right? These are kind of the concerns of riding solo, is being in this position right here. Is there's nobody out here. There's no service. I have nothing, you know, to really guide me. There's not really any good trails and trail markers around this area right now. So my best motive and option from here is just to go back the way I kind of came in, which was not pleasant, and look for a trail. Maybe I missed it back there, I don't know. So the bike's good. I got enough gas, I got some water, but it's definitely a weird position right now to be in. We'll keep it going. So I'm gonna say right now, that's the hardest trail I have ever done on an adventure bike. I'm on the right track now. I turned around, went back the way I came, and it was not enjoyable at all. At least I kind of found another way over this mountain. I can get determined, and there was points of that trail where I was riding along the cliffs with the mountains. I mean, it was absolutely a stunning view, but terrifying, exciting. My adrenaline's going. Like I've said in previous videos, I guess I like doing this to myself because I do it all the time, but this one got me probably more, if not more, than any other ride I've ever done at this point. That trail was extremely difficult. It's pretty windy up here. The views are, you know, breathtaking. We're just deep in the mountains at this point. There's nobody out here, so for a moment there I was freaking out. But I want to get to this area I want to go, and there was definitely a few times I was like, oh shit, what are you doing up here? Like, what are we doing right now? There's nobody. This is not what this bike is probably designed for. I guarantee that I don't know if any of the designers and the testing going on with these motorcycles is anything like I just did. It's hard to even pick it up on the camera, but to be riding along those cliffs of the mountains, like I said, was absolutely beautiful, terrifying at the same time. sitting up top of this peak, and I know I'm on the right trail now, so keep it going. I had some still on the trail here. Beautiful mountain ranges behind me. I am hours into the mountains. This has been a really fun / terrifying experience so far, getting in these trails. This trail was tricky too, that I've been on for a while. I'm about to drop down right here on this road, and it is very steep, tons of loose rock, so not really a chance of me coming back up this thing. It looks like there's some trails that can get me out, so I'm definitely taking a chance. This is part of an adventure. This is why I do this. If this was later in the day, I probably wouldn't try this. So I'm glad it's earlier still in the day. Otherwise, I don't think I would take a chance of going down this and not being able to get out or get up this. It'd be very, very difficult. This thing is extremely steep, but having a good time and trying to get over to this lake trailhead, and it has been an experience. This hike I'm about to do has a lot of buildup, and I hope it builds up the hype. I had no idea that it was going to be an experience like this to get to it. So here we go. Woo! Oh, horrible. Woo! Whew. I have smashed my case 20 times today. That was nastiest hill I've ever done. There's no way. I even kind of looked at it from up top, and it looked about impossible, and it was 5 times worse going down that thing. These rocks are all tall enough to smash my case. Whew. And luckily I've got that good skid plate on there, but it's still rough. So I am on this trail. I am ready to get off of this thing. This thing has beat me up today, and I'm still going here. So here we go. So made it to the trailhead, about to hike up to this lake. I'm really excited. That was quite a ride, and I know you're part of it on this journey if you're watching this. That was the hardest trail I've ever done on an adventure bike in my life, and to do that alone was even kind of on another level. Kind of felt like I was on that show alone, just out surviving. I was just trying to survive. There's nobody out there, there's no trails. I'm at this trailhead, I have it all to myself, which is really nice, and there's periods where it's really nice, but getting up into some really, really difficult terrain on a motorcycle alone is probably not a smart idea. That was probably really stupid of me, but I love riding solo, and I'm gonna have to probably do better research in the future than to just kind of risk it and go over the mountains like that. I'm not familiar with this area. It's amazing, and I love being out in the mountains, but I definitely have to do my research a little bit better and not put myself in those kind of situations on the bike. So ready to go on this trail. I am sweating. My shirt is just covered in sweat, and I'm ready to go check this out. really nice just to hang out here for a little bit. Just ate a little food. I haven't had anything all day. I kind of forgot to eat, forgot to drink water, so I was a little lightheaded when I first started, but you know, at the end of the day, this is why I do it. It's so fun. I get to come up to areas like this and just kind of be in nature and learn and grow and get my adrenaline going on the motorcycle and just have a beautiful experience hanging out on incredible lakes like this. So, you know, the roller coaster ride that was today, literally that was a mixed emotional ride for sure. It got me here and I wouldn't change it. So hang out for a little while and get back on the bike and head back to civilization, get like a late lunch or something, maybe a cup of coffee, and see where the day takes me. All right, so I got back to pavement. That was honestly like one of probably the best things for me today, was getting out of those mountains and getting back into civilization a little bit and back on the pavement. Bike just ran so good, got me through that. Just been exploring these cool little towns along the highway. These beautiful fields behind me, everything's just growing and thriving. It's just the best time of the year to be out on this bike. There's a little natural spring right here. And I thought it would be hot. It's actually like ice cold.